back at you. Today we're going to do a, I guess kind of a walkthrough or a tour of all of our bananas, right? Our whole banana collection. And we have how many varieties?
19.
Yeah, and this stand right here were the first bananas we had on the property. They are actually here when we bought the property, so that's why we're starting with these. And we don't really know what variety these are, do we? It's anyone's guess, really. But we're going to start with these. You can see we got a nice little stand here, and we have one that has some fruit on it right now up there. I actually didn't notice that it put off this flower. I was over there just in the pool area, and I saw a flag leaf up here and came out to look at it and saw that we already had fruit, so that was pretty quick bloom there. But we don't really know what variety these are. This is anybody's guess. We do have these planted in like 3 different areas though, I think, so we'll show you where else we have them.
There's a bee up there.
Yeah, there is. So unfortunately, guys, I can't tell you what these are. These are the mystery varieties. So we have 2 mystery varieties. Well, no, just 1 mystery variety, I guess,
yeah,
right?
The other one we confirmed was ice cream.
All right, what else we got?
We have, this is a Dwarf Brazilian, which was sold to me as a Dwarf Brazilian, but it doesn't really look like a dwarf to me. I think it might just be a Brazilian banana.
Yeah, this one's been in the ground maybe almost a year.
Yep, it's got a nice...
You got a nice pup coming off of it there. Yeah. We haven't gotten fruit on this one yet, though.
No. It's getting thicker at the top, though, so I think soon.
Yeah, I think so, too. What we got here?
This is the Pisang Raja, which is it's a red variety of the Mysor bananas, and I think it has a red skin, but we haven't gotten bananas off this one yet either.
Yeah, this one's been in the ground the same amount of time as the Brazilian over here. In this banana's defense, I had a pool equipment failure, and it flooded the banana with pool water, and it took a beating. I mean, we thought it was going to die even, but the main mother plant bounced back, and it's since shut off some suckers for us. So we're hopeful that if we don't get fruit off this one, we're hopeful we'll get fruit off of one of the.
Yeah, I think we'll get fruit off of it.
Yeah. We got a new one in here we just got the other day.
Yep.
Uh-oh, which one is this? I don't remember.
This was the Goldfinger.
Yes, yeah. Well.
And yep, this was the one that we bought the other day.
It's not much to look at right here, guys. But,
it will be soon, though.
Yeah.
And this one is...
This is the one that was in the pool area right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
This is the Dwarf Red.
The Dwarf Red, okay. And yeah, guys, this one's been in the ground for a while, but we had it in our pool area, and we have terrible soil in there. It's basically just pea gravel and sand, and after about a year, we moved it out of there, and it's actually doing pretty good here. It's kind of in the understory of these cabbage palms in our avocado tree here, but it seems to really like this spot.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful that it's going to take off now that we moved it. So.
Getting a lot of junk from this tree up here.
That's okay.
It's probably good for it, honestly.
Yeah. All right, let's move around to the other side of the pool over here. We got several varieties over there.
Watch your steps.
Yeah.
Spiky yellow.
We got 3 new ones we just bought over here, and then 2 that we've had for a while. We'll start with the 2 we've had for a while.
So this one here is the Lakatan banana.
A Lakatan?
Whoop, there's a snake.
Where is he?
He just slithered in there. Black racer.
Nice. We like our rat snakes around here.
We got a couple little babies. I think maybe this one's a spear sucker, but we think this one might be a water sucker.
No, I think they're both spear suckers. They're just weak spear suckers.
Yeah.
So I don't know if either of those will survive, but
well, this one's still pretty thick at the bottom, so hopefully that one will be okay.
Hopefully.
And then this one is...
This came out of the pool area right here.
The Dwarf Iholena.
Okay, yeah, and again, guys, we had to move this one out of the pool area because we just have terrible soil in there and it wasn't doing anything, so...
Yeah, the tropicals seem fine.
Yeah, so...
But
we've had this one in the ground for a year, but it's finally starting to look a little better now that we moved it out here and mulched it and everything. Yeah,
this one might be a dud, but hopefully the
we'll get something.
will give us something.
Yeah.
So, This is a sweetheart banana. This one looks super happy. Look at it.
Yeah.
So many little babies around it.
This is another one we haven't gotten fruit off of yet. But
oh, here's one.
what you got?
We've got one little baby right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, you know,
Great.
guys, the goal obviously is to get fruit off of these, but more importantly, we want to get them established in our garden. So, I mean, if you know, a storm comes and knocks the mother plant over, we're not going to be terribly devastated as long as we can get a new one to pop up.
As long as the little babies are still intact,
yeah,
and then we can keep the
variety
alive.
right. So, I mean, obviously, number one reason we plant these bananas is for the fruit, but we also plant them because we like the way they look and to have a variety. And so, you know.
We're at the point now where we're getting bananas, like, I don't think we're going to have to buy them from the grocery store anymore.
Probably coming up in a month. You'll see, guys, that so far in our tour, you've only seen one plant that has fruit on it, but we have a lot with fruit on it up front, so, or a lot of them have fruit on them. So here's 3 more new varieties we just got. I know this one is the Rhino Horn over here.
Yep, this is the Rhino Horn, and this one's real unique, I feel, because it has this red stalk. That's
We
really
just
pretty.
planted this maybe, I don't know,
A
2
week
weeks
and a half
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
This one is,
Which 2 are left?
this is the apple.
Yeah, this is the apple. Yeah.
And then this is the Dwarf Namwah.
Yep. Yep.
And the people we bought it from said that the Dwarf Namwah were their favorite. And they had Dwarf Namwahs with fruit at their house. So I'm excited for this one.
Like I said, guys, we just got all 3 of these in the ground just recently. So
yeah.
we're just.
But this looks way nicer than, we just had one kind of bush
Yeah, we had
here.
like a line of
I don't know what
privet
it was,
here.
like a waxy myrtle or something.
Yeah,
Which, you know, that's not a bad plan either, because you can chop and drop it. I do, or I think they are a nitrogen fixer, but
well,
there
it
was
wasn't.
nothing planted with it.
Yeah, and it was
so.
blocking our nice brick fence here and stuff. I don't know. We like what we did with it.
Yeah.
So.
And now we have 3 new kinds of bananas, and then we have all these other little plants that we've kind of popped in around them. So.
Yeah. All right, we'll gravitate up here. Here's you guys will see. I'll reach over. I don't think you can reach this bed. Look at the gate. This is the bananas that you see in front of you right there. Is again, those are the ones that ones we're not quite sure of the variety. For your stuffing, babe. Not quite sure of the variety. These are the same variety as the first ones we showed you in the video that had fruit on them. And you can see this one just got a big flower up there. And if you check out our other videos, I did a video on this exact plant. I have, this is the yard where we let our dogs go to the bathroom, and I've been scooping their poop and sticking it in this pot down here. And I forgot about the pot for months, and I think it's helped to fertilize the bananas.
Yeah, that's a big flower.
But, you know, I know a lot of people don't agree. They say that dog poop's just going to kill everything near it. I don't know. You guys can post. You guys can post below if you disagree. But anyways, that pile of dog poop's been sitting there for several months, and this banana plant right here got this big and shot off a flower in, I mean, not even 8 months. So I'm convinced it's something.
Another thing I'll say about bananas in general is a lot of people use them in their compost piles, so they can handle like the high heat from the composting reaction. So. I don't know. I mean,
well, I don't think this is a heat issue. It'd be more of a.
No, I'm just saying. I think that they can transform energy differently than a lot of other plants, because a lot of other plants would die in a compost pile. You know.
Yeah. Well, bananas are heavy feeders, so maybe they'll. Who knows? Maybe they'll eat anything you feed them.
Yeah.
Probably not true, but these seem to be doing fine with the dog poop right there.
Yeah.
And
hopefully the bananas don't taste like dog poop.
yeah. Hopefully, yeah. You know, I am kind of a big believer in removing some of these pups or suckers from the mother plant, and I didn't do that here. We were just growing this as a kind of a ornamental patch, but I'll probably go through and whack probably 2 of these down and let this one in the back maybe come up to replace this one when it's done fruiting. So
I don't know, maybe we should just let it stay as a clump and see what happens
well,
too.
we could do that.
Yeah. So this is the Orinoco,
Yeah.
the Dwarf Orinoco.
I think it's a dwarf, yeah.
And this is probably our next batch of bananas that we'll be able to harvest. They're starting to turn a slight yellow, but I think they need to plump up a little bit more. But in the past week, they've de-squared a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think that these are gonna, in the next week or two.
You can see here, guys, we like to prop the bananas up with bamboo where we can, but the pathway was kind of in the way here. And actually, the way I've been propping them up recently has worked pretty well. I just make a cuff like around the plant so the wire rope doesn't eat into the plant, and then just run a rope, you know, to some supporting structure. I probably could make this cuff out of a thicker material, but it's worked well on several plants for us where propping is where the logistics of propping is not in our favor.
You might be able to just use a leaf.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I think I need something thicker is this is still eating into the plant a little bit.
Okay.
So I don't think a leaf's going to do it.
Yeah, I guess bananas are pretty like watery.
Yeah. So, and then here we have our Dwarf Cavendish. You can see we finally, one of them is putting out a flower right up there. And I don't think the other one's too far off. It's starting to lean, and the crown, or whatever you call this, of the plant is starting to get fat. So I think that we're about to get fruit on that one too. So, what's this little one back here?
This is the double Mahoi.
Yeah.
We need to move this one.
Yeah, this guy's getting kind of shaded out back here. It's been in the ground as long as all these other ones here, and it's just getting shaded out. I think we're gonna swap. We're gonna move this forward, move this pigeon pea out of here, and put this. What is this? A fire bush?
Fire spike.
Fire spike. We're gonna put that back in the corner, and that'll be a good pollinator attractor.
Yeah.
And then this banana can have more sun up here. And
I hope we get some hummingbirds with that too.
yeah.
All right. This is the Mona Lisa.
These are, yeah, so we've already gotten, I think, two racks of bananas off of this little patch. And we got one pretty recently. That's why these are all real little. You can see we chop and drop all the old plants when they're done fruiting.
There's a lot of little babies, though, popping up.
So we don't have any, these don't look huge or great right now because we just harvested a rack off of these maybe like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. They start growing fast after they get established.
They do.
So.
They do.
Then up here is a prize right here.
Praying hands.
And these are our praying hands, and you can see how wild the fruit is. It's like all fused together. This is one of the most, gotta be one of the most distinctive bananas, right? Varieties. You know, if you're not familiar with bananas, it's notoriously hard to determine what kind of banana you have. You know, you can always make an educated guess based on the size of the plant and the size of the bananas, and there's a couple other ways to tell just by looking at them. But these, I mean, there's no doubt that's a praying hands banana just by looking at the fruit.
They're growing so fast right now too.
Yeah.
In the heat of the summer, you know, we're in August,
and again, guys, we've been kind of removing pups. We always leave a couple, but if we left them all, we'd have a huge mass of banana plants right here. So
yeah, this will be the replacement for that one.
Yeah.
And then this one, we'll either remove it completely and feed the plants with it, or maybe move it out here or over there. We only have so much room for this pump here.
That's kind of another reason why we're removing the pups too. It's not just to help the mother plant, but also because we're this is kind of like a little food for us that we've created here in our front garden, and we want other stuff in here, and some ornamentals too.
Yeah.
We don't just want bananas. So. All right. This little guy's not happy. His brothers are supposed to be entertaining him, but I don't think they are. Oh, he's not happy. We better finish this. All right, what we got here, babe?
This is our Mysor.
Yeah, and you can see we just got a rack of bananas on this one. What, like 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah.
So we're stoked about that. And then this one over here, probably not too far off. It's starting to lean some. And so we'll see. We'll see how much longer that one has on it. This one right here is an ice cream banana. We've already gotten, I think, maybe 2 racks off of this this little patch here.
Yeah, it wasn't a huge rack.
No, it wasn't.
It was good.
Yeah, and this one just And this one just exploded. This was a little plant not too long ago. So.
It seems to have grown a lot faster now that we removed that last one that we got.
Yeah. Here we got, this is a dwarf, I mean, no, this is a Grand Nain. We just got this one probably 3 months ago, and it was as big as this little sucker down here, and now it's huge. This one is, I think we just planted it at the right time of the year, because this one just exploded. This one's doing great. So you can see we got a papaya popping out behind it too.
Papayas are all looking good.
Yeah. All right, and then we got a couple more varieties up here. Yeah, he wants to go in the car, doesn't he? We got a couple more varieties up here. I think this one that you see behind the fence here, and this one right here are Mysors. So same as what we have down in the garden. We just, you can see it's not doing too bad, but this one, I don't know. We replanted this one quite some time ago, and it still isn't looking great. This one right here, oh man, guys, he's not happy at all. Not happy. This one we transplanted maybe I don't know, a month and a half ago, and it's doing fine right here. So we're stoked. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? I think we have. Oh, we have over here. These are some more praying hands right here. One right here and one right here. These guys we probably transplanted maybe 2 months ago, and they're finally starting to. We kind of transplanted these in the heat of the summer, and they weren't doing well in the beginning, but they're finally starting to show some promise here. Oh, this one's kind of developing weird. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's got 2 leaves here and then 2 more.
I remember
strange
when
development.
we pulled these 2 up, they didn't have like a ton of roots.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have to let the babies,
Yeah.
you know, provide for us.
And then
that one looks good.
Yeah. And then the last variety we have, and these are the sorriest ones we have these Hua Moas right here. And they've looked like, guys, they've looked like this for over a year. I have a feeling maybe we got some water suckers that are just never going to do anything. I've been trying to baby them in hopes that they'll shoot off something better.
I almost wonder if maybe this was not a Hua Moa that I was sold, and if it was a truly tiny banana, because the guy I bought it from sold those too, because it's so small.
Maybe, I don't know. They just look underdeveloped to me. I don't know, but anyways, guys, we're holding on to them in hopes that they do something. And so we can count it as another variety, I guess. I'll be honest with you, as soon as I find a healthier looking Hua Moa, I'm going to buy it and replace these 2. So I think that's all the bananas we have planted right now. We have a couple more bananas. We have one over here, but this again is the same variety. It's the first one we showed you, the variety that was on the property when we first bought it. So I have no clue what kind it is, and it's not doing great here either. I've had this one in the ground for over a year, but it's a little shady here, I think. And I have also hit it with my lawnmower a couple times, so I know that's not helping things. But for now, guys, that's all the varieties we have. Like I said, you can count. You can go back through the video and count, but I think we have 19. And I'm not counting each stand of these as a separate variety. I think we have 19 varieties right now, and we're always on the lookout for more. So when we get more, when we get a couple more, we'll do another tour, and maybe some of these other ones will have fruit on them then, and we'll show you guys that. When we'll make another video when there's a substantial change in our banana collection. Yeah. But anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the little tour here. Until next time, everybody, take care.